This is Louis' home. Oh wow, hello Louis.
Hey!
Do you practice at home?
Actually, I don't practice at home. This was just for you.
Okay.
But please come in.
If you weren't a ballet dancer, what would you do for a living? Is it true that you could have been a mathematician?
Yeah, so I really loved mathematics and physics when I was a bit younger. And so if I didn't do ballet, probably I would have studied that, and who knows what would have happened.
If you could, which role would you like to dance until the day of your retirement?
So I think definitely Romeo in Romeo and Juliet is one of my bucket list roles.
Do you have any pre-performance rituals?
Yeah, so before every show, almost, I have pasta. So usually pesto pasta or something similar.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah.
What was the first principal role you ever danced from start to finish?
My first big principal role was Petruchio from Taming of the Shrew by Shedegi.
Oh, can you do your own stage makeup?
I can, but not very well. Luckily, at the Hungarian National Ballet, the soloists have makeup artists to do it for us. It's good.
Okay, a hard question. What are your 3 best qualities?
Yeah, so my 3 best qualities would have to be picking up things quickly, so learning new things, then staying calm under pressure, and finally making a really good coffee.
Oh.
Let me just introduce you to Ashley, my girlfriend.
Ashley. Hi, Ashley. Hi. So, coffee, okay. And how do you take your tea?
Tea, yeah, so I'm English, so of course we have English breakfast tea, and maybe I can show you how we make it.
Okay, thank you. Do you wear a watch?
I do wear a watch, even sometimes when I'm dancing, so...
Okay, and do you like Hungarian cuisine?
I do like Hungarian cuisine, yeah.
And what's your favorite dish on the Christmas menu?
Ooh, my favorite dish on the Christmas menu would have to be mince pies, very English.
And are you planning to bake or cook anything for Christmas yourself?
Well, for me, Christmas is on the 25th of December, a little bit different. And on that day this year, I'm going to be dancing. So for this year, probably Ashley is going to be making a nice Christmas dinner.
Yeah, unfortunately, this Nutcracker season, I'm injured. So I'll have a bit more time to...
Make something nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. And when and how did you meet each other?
We met in school, and yeah.
Yeah, we were about 17 and we got cast to dance together in a performance. That's when we first...
Yeah. So, dancing, basically.
Okay, and do you like playing board games?
We do. So, I have one here. This is called Patchwork. It's a 2-player game. And we have a few more down under our TV.
And what sport do you like playing the most?
I think my favorite sport would probably be table tennis. It's good fun.
And watching?
To watch the Formula 1 we've been getting into.
Okay, why Hungary, Louis, of all places?
Yeah, so after school I auditioned for just a couple of companies, and the company here was the first to offer me a contract, and I just went for it, so yeah.
Which other Hungarian cities have you visited besides Budapest?
Yeah, so we've been on a couple of trips. We went to Eger and also Esztergom.
Really good hiking.
Yeah, both to see some nature and... Yeah.
And I've also been to Balaton, which was very beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What was the first Hungarian word you learned? Say it in Hungarian, please.
One of the first words I learned was sziasztok, but unfortunately I didn't know that it was for a group, so I would say it to individual people and they would get very confused.
It's okay. Do you know the Hungarian equivalent of the name Louis?
I don't. Maybe you can tell me.
Yeah, it's Lajos, or nickname Lali. Okay, about Christmas. What was the first piece of Christmas decoration you put up this year?
Yeah, so the first thing we did was we put up our tree.
Oh, nice.
We have some interesting decorations. This is the Mouse King from Nutcracker. Was one of my first solo roles. And we also have some interesting decorations. This is a koala, and this is a Santa with a surfboard. And that's because Ashley's Australian. So bringing a bit of her summer Christmas to Hungary.
Yeah, it's beautiful. How did you celebrate Christmas during your childhood?
Yeah, when I was younger, I basically just celebrated with family. And since I've been about 10, of course, Nutcracker has been a big part of Christmas.
Okay. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Oof. English people, we do like a bit of Michael Bublé, his Christmas album, I'd say that.
Have you ever dressed up as Santa Claus?
I haven't, no.
Okay, wow. Can you play on bass and piano?
Yeah, so we're lucky enough that this flat came with an old piano, and I played a little bit in school. And then during COVID, I decided to teach myself to play the bass guitar.
Wow, so play some notes, please.
Sure.
I know this.
A little bit of Queen.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's the most unique piece of costume you've ever worn on stage? It's not Santa Claus, I know.
No, not Santa Claus. I would say the most unique costume was in La Fille Malgade, the ballet by Ashton, and I was playing the father, the old man. So I had a big fat suit, crazy makeup and hair, yeah.
An e-book or printed book?
That's a very good question, and I can show you. So I have quite a few real books, but we don't have so much space. So I also have ebooks.
What are you reading right now?
So right now I'm reading the June series, and I'm currently on the 6th book by Frank Herbert.
Okay, Romeo and Juliet or Much Ado About Nothing?
Because of the ballet, I have to say Romeo and Juliet.
Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
That's an easy one. I like both, but it's got to go to Lord of the Rings.
And what's your favorite movie?
Staying on theme, probably also Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. And who do you think is the best British actor?
Keeping the theme going, I'll say Ian McKellen.
Okay. It's the bedroom, so how long do you sleep when you have a day off?
So usually I try to be consistent, so 8 hours, whether I'm working or not.
It's okay. The last 3 questions. Which is your favorite opera?
Ooh, so my favorite opera is a hard one. I haven't had the chance to be in the audience for a whole opera here, but I've danced in a lot of them. And I think my favorite was Mephistopheles.
What's the boldest professional decision you ever made?
The boldest professional decision I made was most likely coming here and accepting this job. Yeah.
And finally, if someone has never seen the Nutcracker, why would you recommend it to them?
Well, the Nutcracker is a lot of dancing in quite a short production, and so it's just a lot of value. You get to see the whole company doing lots of different solo roles. And I'd say that even if you've seen the ballet a lot of times, there's always something new to see, some person doing something funny in the back, and so yeah, it's very entertaining.
Yeah, it's true. And thank you for your time. So, bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, you forgot your tea.
Oh yeah, the English tea. Thank you very much. Thank you and Merry Christmas.
Merry
bye.
Christmas.
Bye. Hello.
Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Bye-bye.